We're here today with Julie Mills, author of Here's the Deal About Cancer. And Julie, I'd like to ask you today, as you were writing the book and you were looking back through your journals, what surprised you the most looking back at that time?
Fear. It took a while after Tommy's death for me to be able to pull out the journals and relive it. And I almost felt like a different person that went through that. I can't believe that I did it. And a lot of the fear of going through it, I pushed aside, and I became manager. I was in manager mode and taking care of the family, taking care of Tommy's doctor's appointments and so forth. And if I had any downtime, I would go into research and not face my fears. So if I have any advice for anybody that's not in this book, it's about dealing with the fear as it comes up, getting a really good counselor to help you see ways that you can process it. Because to this day, I am still processing what happened.
Wow, that sounds like some good advice, and from someone who's been there.
Yeah.
Well, and speaking of fear and dealing with things, how did your children deal with having a father with cancer? How did this affect them from your perspective?
It affected them a lot. They became very independent, and they had to grow up fast. And they actually formed a really close bond with each other and leaned on each other because I was taking care of Tommy and all the other issues that were going on, and they leaned on their faith a lot, and they leaned on each other and became extremely independent people, which they didn't have to do so quickly.
Right. Now, has that carried through as far as their tight bond? Is that something that you still see this many years later?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. They'll call each other if they have an issue before they call me, and then one of the other ones will call me and let me know something's happening. So I think this will be there for their entire lives.
So there are some good things that have come out of this really terrible, tragic time in your life.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you for sharing that, Julie.
Mm-hmm.